We are live. Do, 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 do. See, I'm not explaining that joke for anyone who happens to watch. So, last time, our heroes were investigating a chapel they came across on the road to Dresden. Citadel Dresden, I should say. Dresden encompasses a bit of a wider area. And inside, they found lots of ghouls, as well as some gargoyles that were easily taken care of, though because they split up, it did cause some minor issues. The ghouls were a bit more of a problem in that they liked to paralyze people, namely Ermengarde. But with that done, one got away and seems to have alerted anything else that may be here because of it. But with that, I will free you up from moving around. It was on this side of the now dead Ilzek and ran through this door. Yeah, you did swing at it and it got away barely. It would have fallen over before too long. Flower. Right, did you loot this room yet? Right, because someone had to go. That's fair. You can always come back and loot it anyway. Oh no, she's checking the altar that they were told would have hidden caches. One moment. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in order, so hold on a moment. Ermengarde. If you had not known that there should be something here, you would not have found it. But because Socio let you know that there should be something at the altar, you can find a hollow space beneath it that is lined with lead to keep the magical aura of the potions from shining out. Inside are dozens of Cure Light Wound potions. There is enough to grant your entire army the healing potions resource. It is a lot of potions. Then again, yeah. That's not a bad idea. In the meanwhile, Lorton kicks down the door. It's not hard. You can totally take a potion without it doing much, but they are only Cure Light potions. Hardy hard. Okay, Lorton kicks down the door. In this room, there are 3 stone tables, and their wooden benches lie broken and half-rotten around them. There are leather straps and restraints stretched across their surface, buckled tightly into place, and nearby a knotted rope descends through a tiny hole in the ceiling. Go nuts, what are you doing? Oh, goody. The dread ghouls here each only have 2 hit die. Okay. Oh, I see, it turns corpses into skeletons or zombies. Okay. Okay, so just a skeleton with 7 hit dice. Do I have a good skeleton token? I should have one, just a moment. There we go, I can use one of Tayo's old skeleton tokens. Just remember that you'll need to search the either the piles of skin or the skeletons for the things that were on their bodies. Yes. One will just sort of shove open the door. They all go charge again. You hear a whole lot of nothing happening. Entering this room, this was once a kitchen, but now the ripe stench of decay chokes the air of this room, and not just from the skeletons that just entered. There are 2 deceased soldiers hanging from the rafters in one corner. There are various cabinets and tables around a fireplace in the south wall, and doors lead east, west, and north. Both. Hold on a moment. Yeah, just hold on a second, Scott. Helena, can you still hear us? No? I'm not using that as a token. I mean, the special ones do. No, the 2 named characters who were trying to cast magic. They had gear, like armor. Look, if you make any more, I'll replace them with Spoopy. But these ones are these ones. I'm actually just gonna call Helena really quick, see if there's anything more than just internet problems going on. Do I see a cat? Helena? And she's reconnected. Now we just gotta wait for Kaylee to get back to the bathroom. Hooray! What happened, cat? Switch just reboot. Yes, how much did you hear, Helena? Okay, I'll just re-describe the room for you. So, this was once a kitchen. But now there is a ripe stench of decay choking the air out of it, and not just from the skeletons that have entered it. It seems to mostly be coming from the bodies of two deceased soldiers hanging from the rafters in one corner. Various cabinets and tables stand around a fireplace in the south wall, and doors lead east, west, and north. And hooks. Like you put a slaughtered pig on. I mean, this is literally the food supply for ghouls. They're cannibalistic, so I mean... I don't think most of them are intelligent enough for that. Hold on, Kaylee's not back yet. I assume you want the armored ones going first. One will shoulder open the door. Lorton, are you going to try and open yours at roughly the same time? Okay. You're going to cover that door? Alright, is anyone else going to prepare an action for when doors open? It's not a pile, they're hanging. Any other prepared actions? Okay. Going at roughly the same time, but I'm going to be doing these in a certain order. Lorton, you hear a crunch as a skeleton shoulders open a door, and you get yours open. To find an empty courtyard. Down with the skeletons. Uh, a skeleton shoulders open a door, and their momentum moves them farther into the room beyond, where you hear screeching, and it's almost immediately torn apart by the 5 ghouls who were waiting for it. Yep, now initiative. Yes. It depends on what the base creature is, so I'll be rolling it. Yep. Just a moment. Okay. The skeletons will be going at initiative 19. Because with improved initiative, they're now up to a +8 for initiative. We do have some ghouls that visibly look stronger. If anyone would like to roll religion on that. Yeah, Lorton does not have vision. Does Ermengarde? Yes, Ermengarde does. And Tazrak does. Between the two of you, you have it. These are ghasts. They look basically identical to ghouls, but they are stronger. These are dread ghasts. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time with them. What would you like to know? Yes. In which case, with what you got from Tazrak, you can ask for 2 things. I'm getting it. Okay, so they have channel resistance, that's a +6. I mean, that's just a ghoul thing. Their highest save is will save. An AC of... AC you do know specific for. AC of 22. Second thing. Well, that's just asking for their special abilities, so. Okay, so ghouls have ghoul fever, which you are already aware of, with their disease, where anyone who dies of it will rise to ghoul next midnight. Ghasts, they have a stench, an overwhelming stink of death and corruption in a 10-foot radius. As soon as you're within 10 feet of them, you have to succeed at a DC 15 fort save or be sickened for 1d6 plus 4 minutes. And behind them, Nulkaneth. He seems to be a partial demon of some sort, but everything else looks human. He's roughly human size, just with giant wings. Mm-hmm. Just a moment, don't go yet. Basically the same thing as ghouls, they have the paralysis as well. Yep. Just one moment. There we are. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Yes. I can't tell if that's a legitimate question or a joke, Kyle. Oh, god damn it. Just a moment. To be fair, it did just get ambushed by 3 Dread Ghouls and 2 Dread Ghasts who were all with ready attacks for the moment that door opened. It's true. Okay, Luthwin, you were first up. That will hit. Okay, just a moment. The gas goes down, actually. Never let it be said that ghouls and gas are particularly tough. Yep. It is still standing. That's a miss. Yep. Down it falls. Gas number 1 is dead. Ermengarde. Naynor gets punched in the face. Alright. Okay. Nulkaneth. Fun, fun, fun. By the way, your L5s see magical auras on him. I'm having to double check a specific thing here. So, he is wielding an unusual weapon that some of you would recognize. hold on. He's wielding an Aspergillum. Yes. An Aspergillum is, a thing commonly used to sprinkle holy water. Yeah, it can act like a mace, essentially, but... Yeah. Probably not. So he points it at you. All of you, just in your general direction. He's pointing it towards your doorway. And says some kind of prayer to himself? Actually, we have 2 clerics in the party, don't we? Or is Lorton's an oracle? Lorton currently does not have line of sight, though. Yep, so you don't know what he's doing, because you are the only 2 who could possibly identify what he just did. Actually, Ermengarde, you do have some knowledge of religion, don't you? That's profession herbalist. That's still profession herbalist. There you go. Okay. You don't know what he just did, but you do know that, the pose he did it in is something generally associated with inquisitors of a church. And then he casts a spell. If anyone would like to roll Spellcraft or Knowledge Arcana, I always forget which one it is. I think it's Spellcraft when he's in the action of casting it. Honora, would you like to roll? Spellcraft. Okay. Identifying spells to be cast is 15 spell level. Yeah, you've got it. He just cast Weapon of Awe. Yes. He gets a +2 bonus on damage rolls, and if he scores a crit, then whoever he crit on becomes shaken for a round with no saving throw. It's not amazing. But either way, that's his turn. I assume you're just going to order your skeleton to go forward and attack. It's the skeleton's turn. This is true. Ah. Yeah, they don't have prepared actions this time. So we'll walk into the door. God damn it. And it will turn and attack the ghoul number 6. Which, by the way, you killed the already injured ghoul. Right, so this skeleton... It is, but does not have a weapon. Well, skeleton's a template in this case. Yes, but it does keep all the natural weapons, so it has the ghoul's bites and claws, and... Yeah. They were still ghouls. they were, yeah, they were smart ghouls, but they were still ghouls. So they're gonna try and bite the other ghouls. They do not, and they miss. And the other skeletons will pile up. Ghoul number 6 is gonna take full swings. That's a crit and a confirm. You said they had 7 hit dice? Oh yeah, immunity crits. Yeah, fair enough. I always forget. Mostly because it's kind of unusual, but eh. What was that? Yeah, precision damage, like a sneak attack. So they have 31 hit points. Okay. So many pages open. Ag. That is, they roll d6s. That's a 6, a 5, a 6, and a 5. That's a dead skeleton. And now the other ghoul will go, because these ones are in bulk initiative because they're not important like the ghasts are. So this one will step forward, get out of the way, skeleton. And swing at skeleton number 2. Which it only has a 5-foot step, so it's still a full attack. That's another crit. The second attack will miss, though. It is taking 22 points of damage, but is still alive. I'm just going to keep that down for my own purposes. But there you go. It is Nanor's turn. Yeah, the skeletons don't have to roll for being sickened. Tazrak. Ermengar could see that there is 1 ghast alive and 2 ghouls alive. You're trying to take control. So you're, Okay. Yep, handling it. Yeah, you got nothing. Yeah. They honestly had it even without resistance. No, as in, they succeeded without it. The ghast, to be slightly more intelligent, is going to step out of line of sight of anyone still in the doorway and be ready to attack once you kill the rest of its ghoul buddies. Honora. What the hell was that supposed to be? The ghasts, I mean, you can see one from where you are, but the other one is dead. Missile. How are you, you're aiming them all at the one gas? And the ghouls there. Yep. You could also aim it at Nolkaneth in the back if you like. You just did. You can see both living ghouls, this one and this one, and you can see the ghast here barely, and Nolkaneth. Okay. Roll your damage then. This is true. Roll your damage. You pepper it with magic, and it is still standing. Yes. Lortan. Unfortunately not. No, go for it. It's fine. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, let's take care of the skeletons first, see if they die. Okay. So not the best saves. They made it. That roll could have gone better, but... It doesn't actually matter whether Ghoul 9 makes a save or not, he's dead either way. Ghoul 6, it does matter. Ghoul 6 is heavily scorched. The Ghast, not so much. And the skeletons each take 7. Which means even the injured one is still up. And with that, I believe we're on to the next round. Sure. There are. It's a small one, though, with what he's got. Roll me a perception as well. Odin, profession herbalist does not apply. Yep. He is holding a holy symbol to Kabriri in one hand. Kabriri? Yes. It's a bit of a mouthful. Eh. Yes. With that in mind, Luthwen. You know nothing. Who doesn't? You don't know what this guy's AC is yet. Let's see. But no, it will not. That one will hit. Pardon? Okay. Sure. Give me a moment to check something. Okay, yeah. Good. Cool. Yep, okay. Yeah, you have hit, and you do put an arrow right in his shoulder. That will not confirm, unfortunately. Aww. Oh. Are you using your mythic power? How much do you have left? Okay. That will most certainly hit. Yep. You lodge another arrow in him, and he hisses at you, but doesn't otherwise seem to have a problem. Sure. Gas number 1 is dead. Ermengarde. Sure, do a dumb. Sure. Okay. You are going to take some AOs. So we'll go to the ghoul first, since he has to roll a 20 to actually hit you. But the gas has an easier time of it. That it's not a 20 for the ghoul. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yep, what's up? Oh. Yes, I think you did. Go ahead. Sure. Go for it. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So that's gonna end up with him taking a 3. That's not gonna hit. It's mythic power. It's a good one. Not compared to anyone else's. That's basically how gods work anyway. You have hit. You've punched him in the face. He's still standing, but you punched him in the face. Unfortunately, yes, he just has more HP than that. Yep. Yep. Oh, one moment, actually, before you do that. You need to make me a fort save. Okay, you're good. Go ahead. You did go through the ghast. Yeah, that'll hit. Sure, go ahead. They always put these in weird places in their stat blocks. That will not succeed. Okay, sure. That will not succeed. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He is going to look at Ermengarde. It's interesting you say smite. He's going to try and hit you with a smite lawful. Ermengarde. She's a monk. He's only got one of these a day, but he's going for it. Just double checking what his stat will be with it. Yeah, okay. What is his charisma? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, alright. That's a that's a confirmed crit. Okay. To be fair, I don't think much of the ghouls actually crit because the problem was that they needed to roll max damage to even hurt her. Yeah, because I believe your stun skin's still going too. Which it has not. Which should be, what, DR 10 at the moment? I've got your... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so because of Stone Skin, you're not going to get hit too bad. But you are shaken because of Weapon of Awe. Yep. Actually, you are right. I will double check that because that is important. That is their whole thing, yes. Yes, yes it does. Yes. Yeah, that was from one hit. Because he actually only has one attack as a full attack right now. Inquisitor. The skeletons will move forward, or one of them will. Actually, he will move forward to take AoEs. And this will move it. Yeah. Ermengarde is currently shaken. AoEs go for the ghast and the ghoul to the skeleton. And that skeleton falls over. But the last armored skeleton is still alive. Yes. They have exactly 2. Yep. And skeleton number 3 will attack Ghoul 6. And because Ghoul 6 has already been burninated a bit, Ghoul 6 will die. Maynor. We currently have only Nulkaneth and a ghast to deal with. Make your overrun attempt. That will not succeed. So you are eating an AOO. Hmm? Isn't that the whole attempt, the reason for it? You never take an AOO? Okay, then... Well... yeah, nothing. Okay. Is that it? Tesseract. And you won't actually eat an AOO from the Ghast. Roll it up. Cool. I believe Ermengarde only takes 7, though. It's the Ghast! The Ghast will swing at Ermengarde. That will hit, though you'll be happy to know it is not a crit. And it will deal 2 damage to you through Stone Skin, which means you do have to make a fort save. You are fine. Congrats, you're not paralyzed. Honora! Well, maybe head back to the camp and then rest. At least half, yeah. No. Barely, but no. He's a big burly dude. As he kind of has to be to take on a party solo. Even with Ghasts, they don't help him as much. Sure. Yep. Whatever you would normally roll is just a ranged attack. You don't have 2 beams yet. It's every 4 levels beyond 3rd. You're still level 6. You only have 1 Scorching Ray at the moment. You can still do it, because it's still a really good spell, but... Just, roll your dex plus your BAB, basically. I believe she's firing at Nolkanath. Yes, it will. Don't blow up. Roll a 46. Okay, that's a pretty good roll, but now I need you to roll spell penetration. Spell penetration is what you roll to get through SR. I'll check if there's anything else. It's a cast level check, so just D20 plus caster level. So you're still cast level 5. So D20 plus 5. That will not be going through, sorry. He's protected by a magical aura. Lortan! No, you can step over them. If the yellow skeleton died, then it would be difficult terrain, because that'd be 3 on top of each other, but right now you can get through without issue. Yes. This gas is the only one still alive. Nolkanath. Yeah. He is not a ghoul. Yeah, he is alive, and you know, just a half demon human. It'll hit. I mean, you did hit him, and it did hurt him. Luthwen. Currently, the problem is he will have cover from all your fellows around him. There is still a ghast. Yeah, that ghast is dead. You are attacking Milkanet. Okay. That is fair. Right, you still have Gravity Bow going. Um... Yes. It doesn't matter anyway, because the first arrow will plant between his horns, and he will go down. As in, he was already at 10 hit points and was about to try and run away, and just got hit for 20. Yeah. He had HP bonuses, not necessarily a very high con. No, she doesn't want to always kill people. Prisoners are good. That will kill the ghast, though. Daughter of a gun. Yep, we are out of initiative. Yes, let me, the room could be a little bit more. So, there are broken bed frames scattered around this large room, and two of the more serviceable ones have been pushed together to make a larger sleeping pallet. Besides that, there's a table and several chairs in the center of the room, which currently Lorton was having to maneuver around the chair. So notably, there is a strong box on top of that table. The skeleton will do as ordered and open the door. There's nothing inside. Would anyone like to either search Nulkaneth or open that strong box? Okay. There's a lot on him. Um, with your knowledge, evil outsider, you can, if someone else gives me a knowledge planes. Does anyone have knowledge planes actually? Yes, I'm asking if anyone else does. Profession herbalist does not apply. So you know it's a half demon. You're not sure which kind of demon, unfortunately. Presumably so you don't have to wade through bodies to go through this room. You can be sure this is not an incubus or a succubus because he is, frankly, kind of too ugly. So, if you're searching his body, he has some stuff. Who's ready to start marking it down? We have 3 flasks of unholy water. Well, then mark it down. Yes. We have a wand that will need to be identified. A magical breastplate that will need to be identified. A heavy steel shield. And a battle aspergillum, which will need to be identified. As well as a holy symbol of Cabriri. Powdered silver worth approximately 250 gold. And a key. Nope, that lockbox does not have a keyhole. Silver. A wand. The wand would be the first thing you looted. That is a Wand of Hold Person with 10 charges on it. Yep. Yep. Next would be the breastplate. Yes. Luthien, you have no idea. Anora, would you like to roll? You have even less of an idea. You'll have to ask someone to check it. Oh, okay. Lortan knows. Ermengarde does not. It's simply a +1 breastplate. And the Battle Aspergillum. Nope. It's just a +1. To the money pile. It's an interesting one. Yep. It is helpful just as an Aspergillum. So, who would like to open the lockbox? There's magic inside it. It's a... No. The box is fairly big. It doesn't even seem to have... It just seems like hinges. There's that. The skeleton will open the lockbox. Nothing will happen. Its bones will creak at you. Just a moment. Just a moment. Inside, what you find first is a fair amount of gold. Which I am dividing up for you now. Before it was divided up, it was approximately 3,900 gold pieces. So you each get around 780, with some copper and silver tossed in. Okay. You have plenty of sort of things that can be exchanged for with your army. Uh-huh. So, also inside are some gemstones that need to be appraised. Cough, cough, appraise cat. That is profession herbalist. That is not appraise. Profession soldier does not apply here. Helena, roll appraise. No. Cool. I'm gonna need you to roll 3 more, Helena, but the first one is a barrel worth 500 gold pieces. Honora! Shut up! Honora, you're not too certain of the first opal, but the other two are both worth about 100 gold, so you can estimate that the last one is too. So 3 opals worth 100 gold each. Worth 500. There is also a gold holy symbol of Sarenrae, which will need to be appraised. You have no idea. There's also a pennant with a magical aura, a chain shirt with a magical aura, and a dagger with a magical aura. It's a lockbox covering the table, so it's a fairly large one. Three. Okay, Luthwin has the first one. That is a knight's pennon. It is a knight's pennon of battle, which means it is a cloth flag made to attach to the end of a knight's lance. In this case, a red pennon of battle allows his bearer to benefit from heroism once per day. Yep. Yeah, Rancer's a polearm. Yeah. No, that's the thing. I mean, you'll have to wield it to use the thing, but it would give you heroism. Just... take it. Take it. Beyond that, Honora has identified the chain shirt as a simple +1 chain shirt. Yep, because she did not roll well enough for the last one. It is a +1 returning dagger. You're the only real dex monkey here. Technically, the next highest dex in the party is Naynor. That's all that's in here, unless you want to go crawling through some broken beds. Dirt? Yeah. It's fairly flat. It's mostly corpses that are brought in here, eaten clean, and then just kind of tossed where they are. Yeah. You should also probably, if you feel like you have the time, maybe clean this place. Part of a paladin's duties at the home is to help clean the church. Anyway, go on. Tayo's been trying to say something. You've already been to the stables. Yes, yes you have. The only room you have not explored is this one. You've already been in there. Like, you have literally been in that room. Yes, it's mostly ransacked cabinets and a fireplace that hasn't been lit in like 10 years. Well, now they're on the skeletons that were dragged out to the courtyard. No, they're in the courtyard. Where you are, it was a eating room. Are you coming to the rest of them before they open this door? Honora, what are you doing? You're having a bit of connection issues, that's for sure. Are you going to open the door to the courtyard before you open the door to this room? Mostly because Lorton is going in from the courtyard. You kick open the doors. In this room, it is a mostly barren room with two sets of shackles anchored at a nook along the eastern wall. What? Oh my god! Barren. One word. Barren. You can see a spot where it was clear a bed once was, just by the marks on the floor. But, now it seems to be used to hold prisoners. Are you going to open the last door out to the courtyard? Yeah. Yeah, it really does. I need everyone who's in the courtyard currently to roll me a perception. Yep. That is unfortunate. In that this thing rolled a nat 20 on its stealth check. Yeah, and its 35 beats you.
Fuck you!
It's not a gargoyle.
Oh god, it's worse.
So, um, Nanor does start to growl, but not before you are afflicted by something. Just checking how this comes across. Right, I need a will save from everyone in the courtyard. Nanor is fine. Okay. You also rolled a nat 1, so let's see if a reroll. But yeah, so Nanor is fine, but you do actually hear an unholy screech as something comes flying in from above, throwing magic down at you. It does not last that long. It's also on flower. Yep. So... Actually, did I get a save from Honora? I have not. Honora, I need a save. Will. Okay, okay. So far, nobody but Nanor has made the save, so if someone wants to use a surge on this, now is the time. No, I would... But for example, Ermengarde could. Yeah, but you do actually pass with that. So. Yep. But you said you wouldn't, so... right. So congratulations, Nanor and Ermengarde are the only ones not affected by Mass Hold Person. Luthwen, Honora, and Lortan, you are now paralyzed. No, it does not. And dropping out of the sky... I mean, I was going to describe it for the people who can see it. This lanky fiend's mouth is filled with sharp fangs, while great bat-like wings stretch from its scaly hide. Yeah. And now, as it lands, I need everyone to make me a fort save. Everyone in the courtyard. Did I? It is mind affecting, yeah. Go ahead. Nope. Sure, go ahead. Yes, it is, so you will actually pass with that. Yes, well. Congratulations, Luthon, you're not paralyzed. Lortan and Honora still are, and, right, so... So far, nobody has passed their fort save. Okay, make a fort save first. And Naynor needs to make one. Naynor's the closest one to making it. So hang on, how are you doing this? So what's your DC? Plus your charisma? Oh wait, you don't have charisma. Okay. I believe the rounds is equal to tier, which you are tier 1. Do you want to use it or not? Okay, then don't use it. Okay, congratulations. Everyone is afflicted with a negative level. Okay, it is staggered for 1 round. And congratulations, you all get a negative level. Negative levels are not literally what you think if you've never dealt with them before. You don't lose a class level. A negative level literally just means you have a -1 penalty on basically all your rolls. You also get -5 HP for each negative level you have. Which, for now, what's the best way to signify that? Is there? For now, it'll basically mean you each took 5 damage, like Tayo did. Okay. It's usually a command word, which is the standard. In the meantime, that was its surprise round, so go ahead and roll initiative. Except those people who are paralyzed, because you're paralyzed. Actually, yeah, you're right. You just don't get to do anything with it. Go ahead, roll. Yep. Yes. Besides that, it will last a round per level. You just don't know what level this thing is. Will is still your best save, but it will save for Helena is 5. His will save is 8. It's on his thing if you mouse over him. And this thing has an addition of... Okay. Luthwen, you get to go first. Oh. I don't mean to interrupt, but would you like to try and identify it? The Profession Herbalist still doesn't apply. Someday it will. I plan to include it. Just... you need knowledge planes for this, not religion. No. Yeah, just, yeah. Just a moment. Right, so 10 plus CR. Yep, you got nothing. That is not good enough. Would you like to surge? Would you like to surge? Hmm? No. It is a compulsion mind affecting enchantment. Yep. You're good. You are no longer paralyzed. Either way, she is no longer paralyzed. And I believe that's your turn. Wouldn't it be a standard to cast? Protection from evil you just cast. You only have one standard. I told you it's a standard action. This thing will go. Yes. cannot take any actions, even speech. Yeah, hold person does specify you cannot talk. Okie dokie. So this thing... is going to... use a spell-like ability. Oh yeah, it is staggered. You were correct. What does staggered do exactly? Okay, so it has a standard. Okay. It's going to be using a spell-like ability. Yeah, so it's casting something, if anyone would like to roll spellcraft on that. Because its casting is not done immediately. Honora can tell it is a summon. Eh? Yeah, summon monster is a full round. Summon is a standard action, but it just takes longer. Flower! Yeah, you can run. Hey look, a thing! Lortan. Yes. Throw me a will save. That will not succeed, unfortunately. Honora! There's a demon. A real, full-blooded demon. You haven't fought a full-blooded demon in a while. Yeah, it's a good question. Scorching Ray. Okay, make your... That will hit. Please roll me your spell penetration. Yep, spell check. Yep. Do your cast level -1, so +4. That will work, actually. In this case, she's literally right on the money. Okay, your Scorching Ray will hit and scorch it, but that scorching is about all it did. Didn't seem to do much. No, it hurt it, but not very much. This is true. Ermengarde. Okie dokie. Nanor. That will not work. Ermengarde. Reminder, everyone has a -1 shit right now. That will work. Yeah. Yep. Just a moment. That's a nat 1. Its casting is done. She has, that will not pin. Yeah, even with the -4, that will not pin. Happens. He still grappled it. No. And you can see the thing. You've got nada. You've got nada. Luthwen. Heroism. Okay, you are now heroic. If you need to know what it does, you can always open the spell library in. So, it is grappled. In this case, since it's not pinned yet, does it care enough? Unfortunately, it can only try that summon once per day. Yeah. Okay. It is going to use a spell-like ability, so it does have to make a concentration check. Which it will pass. Because it is only casting a level 1 thing. Oh, sorry, level 3, but still. Anyone who has spellcraft, feel free. No, not profession herbalist. Lortan knows what it is, but he can't talk. Honora, are you going to try? Seriously though, spellcraft. You don't know. Lortan, you are the only one that is aware that the thing is using vampiric touch. That's a good hope. Ermengarde, you are stricken with pain, and you see this thing's minor wounds heal. Flower. With a charge. Just gotta run and get close. Lortan, please make a will save. You did it! You are no longer paralyzed. Do a thing! Is it? Yeah, you're right. You do. Honora. Yeah, it's totally fine. You are flanking. You still have a -1 on everything you do right now. Net +1 because of... Yep. No, it's not. That will not hit. Yep. You do. Well, is that it? Nanor! Bite, bite, bite. That will not hit. Urban Guard. That will pin. Go nuts. It fails. Bonk. How long is it stunned? Okay. Okay. Yep. How much damage you do? Yep. Or is the 4 already in there? That's what I thought. Okay. Tazrak. But given that it uses spell-like abilities, it can still cast stuff while you're pinning it. Not when it's stunned, no. Since spell-like abilities don't need verbal, somatic, material components, or a focus. It will not make it save. Your attack almost missed if it wasn't pinned. Okay. Luthwen. Sure. Yeah, you do have reach. Yep, just point it out. -1 from... Pardon me, stream. You were on the right app for a little bit. Now I need to change it. No, for some reason they were on the GM menu. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit. You have slashed into it. That might not even hit even while it's pinned. Yes. So yeah, that will hit barely. A little bit. You are cutting holes into it. Yeah. It is stunned. Flower. That'll hit. Lortan, you're no longer paralyzed. To both, yeah. It is to both attack and damage. Okay. That will hit. Is that all? Honora. That first one might not actually hit. Hold on. It's hard to say is the issue. Yeah, when it's pinned, it's what, a -4 to its dex? Or just negates its dex? Yeah, that still won't hit, though. The second one will. Nanor. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking care of it. That will not hit. It is now unstunned, and it is Ermengarde's turn. with having no dex. Yes, barely. Stop. It is unconscious. You're out of initiative. It is unconscious.
I'm just gonna walk.
Make your coup de grace. Coup de grace, whichever, I don't know.
Because we have
So you do get an auto crit with this, because you take it as a full round action. Remember, you do roll it again for a crit. Yep. Yep. Oh, there you go then. It is dead. I can now tell you that if anyone wants to try and identify it, you have the time to figure it out. Yes. Yeah. So Luthwen will know what this is. This is a Nabasu. Nabasu. No. Nabasu are different in that they are birthed directly into the material plane from the abyss, and they feed on any innocent souls they find to mature. It's a moment there where it gave all of you a negative level. If any of you had died to that, you would have immediately become a ghoul under its control, and it would have grown. Yes. It also, every time it creates a ghoul with that gaze attack, it has a chance of suddenly growing in size and strength instantaneously, and then it will kill whatever's in front of it and plane shift to the abyss. Yep. No, it's just a demon. It's a naked pile of evil. Um, we're not playing Fatal. Oh my god. Ermengarde. These plants around are able to be eaten unprepared. Okay. Luthwen's checking for loot will likely be the last thing we do, and then you'll be heading back to the army, and then presumably cleaning this place up with the help of the army. You won't be level 7 yet. Frank falls over. On the skeletons, you find two things. They are each wearing magical studded leather, and there's a single flail between them that ended up in the skin pile back at the cathedral. If you want to identify the studded leather, spellcraft. They are indeed just +1 studded leather. Torag. Okay. Then we are going to gather that up all off screen, and we can have a pyre on screen next session if people so desire. But the actual movement will happen between sessions. You are not level 7 yet. You're almost there. You're almost there. That's not how that works. Hey, if you want to start doing that, I'm going to start charging you experience for raising skeletons. Yes, you were diseased. You are undiseased. Not really. You do have a quartermaster. Every army has a quartermaster. It's okay. The word selling is usually what people get hung up on this concept. It's just you're exchanging it for stuff you can use outside of the army, while the army takes useful supplies. Oh my god. Goodbye, stream.